Volume of a cylinder. Please fill out your notes as you watch the lesson. What is a cylinder? A cylinder is a three-dimensional figure with circles for the bases. What is volume? The volume is the amount of space that an object takes up. The amount of space an object takes up. How do I calculate the volume? The volume for any prism is the area of the base multiplied by the height, where the capital B is the area of the base. You'll notice that a cylinder has a circle base. In our previous lesson, we learned how to calculate the area of a circle. So we will use the formula for the area of a circle and multiply that by the height. Remember, the formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared. Using this information, I know that the volume of a cylinder equals pi r squared multiplied by h, the height of the cylinder. Let's use this formula to calculate the volume of some cylinders. The water tower is in the shape of a cylinder. It has a radius of 18 feet and a height of 40 feet. What is the volume? The first thing that I'm going to do is write down the formula for the volume of a cylinder. Capital V equals pi r squared h. The second thing that I'm going to do is draw a picture of a cylinder and label my dimensions. The next thing that I'm going to do is use the value 3.14 for pi. So I have the formula pi, or 3.14, multiplied by 18 squared multiplied by 40. I'm going to grab my calculator so you can see that I use the value 3.14 multiplied by 18 squared multiplied by 40. You'll see that when I push in the numbers, I use the x squared button for my 18 squared. So I see that the volume of this cylinder is 40,694.4 cubic feet. I need to remember that volume is cubic. I always raise my answer to the power of 3. Feet cubed. Units are really important. All right, let's look at 2 more examples. The first one has a diameter drawn in for us. The diameter is 14. It has a height drawn in for us. The height is 12, and our units are meters. So let's see. I know that if I want to find the volume of a cylinder, I'm going to use the formula volume equals pi r squared. But I need to find the radius of my cylinder, and I wasn't given that measurement. I was only given diameter. Well, we know that the radius is half of the diameter, so my radius is 7 meters. So the volume equals 3.14 multiplied by 7 squared multiplied by 12. Using my calculator again, I want you to see that I can plug in all of these numbers at one time using that x squared feature. 3.14 multiplied by 7x squared multiplied by 12 equals 1,846.32, or 1,846 and 32 hundredths meters cubed. Remember, it's very important that we write our units and cube them. Let's look at our last example. Here I have a cylinder that has a radius drawn in. The radius is 11.5 centimeters. The height of this cylinder is 14.7 centimeters. The volume equals pi times the radius squared multiplied by the height, using 3.14 multiplied by 11.5, the quantity squared, multiplied by 14.7. Again, leaving my calculator up so you can see the numbers, I have 3.14 multiplied by 11.5, the quantity squared. I use the x squared button, multiplied by 14.7. So the volume of this cylinder is 6,104 and 3,955 ten-thousandths. I want to make sure that I round my answer to the nearest hundredth. I'm rounding my answer to the nearest hundredth. That's 2 decimal places. So this cylinder has the volume of 6,104 and 40 hundredths, or 4/10 centimeters cubed. All right, that's it. Make sure you've filled out your notes.